Angeles Clippers. You take a look at Los Angeles. Tough loss for them in Game 1. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And, Kevin, this virtually becomes a must-win situation because of that loss in Game 1. It's happened so rarely that a team loses the first 2 games at home and ends up winning a playoff series.
Yeah, they'll be stumbling if this one gets away from them, no doubt. Having to hit the road knowing they need to win 2 games in hostile territory. But if they right the ship here today, I think it'll be anybody's series.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Prodigy is out there with Davis, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Davis with the block. Here's the Prodigy, defended by Paul. That one goes. Count it. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Griffin a screen on Gordon. Crawford with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Paul kicks to Crawford. The three-pointer no good. On defense, the Clippers. 4-point game. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Yeah, and Kevin, they put so much effort into the final few minutes of regulation in that game that they were pretty burned out in the overtime period.
Yeah, that's an excellent call by you, Steve. I thought there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to Davis. The 15-footer, and it's New Orleans scoring again. Paul with the ball. To the inside. Here's Hawes. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Great interplay there between those 2 teammates.
The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Back to Holiday. To the middle. Shoots from the elbow. Got it. Nice one there from the Prodigy.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul kicks to Hawes. And he banks in the layup. Hawes got his second bucket.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. The Prodigy kicks it out to Gordon. From outside the arc, the shot is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Crawford outside. They set the pick to the left wing. Barnes passes to Crawford. And there's the feed to Paul. 5 on the clock. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. With this quick break on the floor, let's highlight the sweetest shooting big men in basketball. Look at their numbers in the regular season. Take a look at the Prodigy, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Boy, he's just a dominant presence in the low post. He gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get into good position down low before he actually catches the ball.
And I like the way his game is adaptable based on what the defense is showing. I mean, he'll change it up from game to game as long as he's still able to get high percentage shots.
Now here's Crawford. After the miss from the Prodigy, Paul dishes to Griffin. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but it's a smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
2 shots. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Evans kicks to Gordon. He dishes it to Holiday. He feeds it to Evans. Here's Gordon. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Clippers trail by 3. Now here's Paul. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Crawford, no one around him. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
That bucket in no time at all.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The drive by Paul. Now the dish to Hawes. There's Crawford with the 3. Crawford missing again. Pelicans leading by 5. On the wing, Gordon. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. That is good.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Now here's Paul. Kicks to Crawford. Back to Paul. Wide open look. And he nails the jumper. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Here's Evans. That's good. Evans has got his second bucket of the night.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Paul outside. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Evans with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 7. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Well, that's the best possible play there. I mean, that was an easy 2, so instead foul him, make him shoot free throws.
That's right. Smart, strong foul there. No and-ones and no dunks.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
It's a great drive to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Glenn Davis is checked in for the Clippers. And the Pelicans also making a change. Anderson's checked in. And here is Paul. Out to the right wing. Barnes passes to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Evans. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Evans has got 7 points in the game.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
So, for the Clippers.
I like it. I like it. All day long.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Ashik, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Salmons comes in for Tyreek Evans. Fredette, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Rivers in for Drew Holiday. Now the Clippers moving it up. Farmar leading the charge.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense.
It's go time. Check in.
8 seconds left to play here in the first. Now Redick. Misses off the left iron. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Pelicans lead by 10. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
Eastern Conference, Round 1. Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers go up against Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans this Wednesday, 10 Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
Clippers trail by 10. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. And it's the prodigy in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Paul. Crawford sets the pick here for Paul. Jumper off the screen. Buries the jump shot. Paul's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Los Angeles. Pelicans leading by 8. A chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The prodigy in their last time out against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Well, let's just say he was really good. And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here's Paul. Barnes screen on Holiday. Paul kicks to Barnes. Use that pick to get in close.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Evans against Dudley. Trying to get open is Davis, and Evans gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Evans has got the lead up to 13 now for the Pelicans. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Paul dishes to Crawford. Feeds to Hawes. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Evans passes to Gordon. From 12 feet out, another one falls for New Orleans.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Let's take a look at the players who excelled at setting up their teammates in the regular season. Number 1, Chris Paul. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Hawes kicks to Crawford. The shot will not go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Evans outside. Here's the prodigy, covered by Barnes. And he gets it to go. And that's now 6 points for the prodigy. Clippers trail by 15. Paul dishes to Hawes. For 3. Shot's good. Hawes got 11 points.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Evans against Dudley. Back to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Evans. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Holiday against Paul. The pass to Hawes. Paul dishes to Hawes. Shoots the 3. Eric Gordon grabs the board. Pelicans leading by 15. Pass to Evans. To the left side wing. Holiday with the 3. No good. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Took him no time at all on that one. Dudley's got his first basket of the night. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Holiday, the pass to Evans. Unloads from 13. Here's the Prodigy, guarded by Hawes. Shot's good. And it's 8 points for the Prodigy.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Paul outside. Barnes kicks to Paul. Passes it to Dudley. And there is the call on Matt Barnes. That's his first foul. New Orleans leading by 15. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. There's the pick. Beyond the arc. Here's the Prodigy, the second effort. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, some really terrific numbers for the Prodigy. He has 9 rebounds, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Now, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. A different look for the Clippers. Glenn Davis is checked in for Hawes, and it's Griffin in for Jared Dudley. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Griffin's shot is good.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway jumper, but he gets it to go.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Holiday attacking, no good. Some solid D from Paul.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Puts it up from 15. Pelicans with the rebound. The Prodigy's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Anderson a screen on Barnes. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's foul number 2 on him. They might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
And the Clippers making a change here. Redick is checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Jimmer Fredetti's checked in for Eric Gordon. Clippers trail by 14. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Back to Davis. Dishes it to Paul. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Griffin passes to Davis. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Jordan Farmar, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And then for New Orleans, Ashik comes in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Austin Rivers in for Drew Holiday. Here's the Prodigy, drilled from 11 feet out. The Prodigy's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Pass to Barnes. He kicks it to Redick. The feed to Barnes. trying to find Davis. He's got it now. 6 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got his first bucket of the night. New Orleans leading by 14. Rivers kicks to Anderson. He dishes it to Fredette. And there's the pass to the Prodigy. Good. The Prodigy's got 13.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Davis with a screen on Rivers. Farmar kicks to Griffin. Nobody near Barnes. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
After digging themselves that hole in the first quarter, this club is starting to shoot the ball much better now.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the knots. I mean, they're starting to put it together.
Here's the Prodigy. Another one falls for New Orleans.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
1:46 left in the first half. Davis dishes to Barnes. Farmar kicks to Barnes. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. John Salmons. He's checked.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pelicans leading by 14. Rivers kicks to Salmons. Just 4 to shoot. Rebound by the Clippers. And that does it for the first half of play. Pelicans on top, leading by 14. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Doc, what haven't you liked about the defense thus far?
A lot of things. Some of it was over turnovers, trying to do too much with the ball. But we didn't show up with any defensive intensity. And for us to win, we're going to have to do that.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Okay, fellas, way to come out with a real sense of urgency, rising to the occasion. I like what I'm seeing. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. And guys, I don't want too many of us under the glass at the defensive end. I want to be sure that we always have at least a couple of guys getting up court, ready to receive the outlet pass and get an easy bucket on the break. We've got a very clear job to do, and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. It's been one outstanding game from Tyreke Evans.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Crawford and Barnes filling out the wings. Griffin at the 4 with Hawes at the 5, and it's Paul in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 14. He feeds it to Crawford. Back to Paul. Inside. Crawford, no luck.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The drive by Gordon. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Crawford. Here's Davis. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And they double up Paul. Crawford against Gordon. The dish to Barnes. Kicks it to Paul. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Davis. Gordon against Paul. And it's Gordon penetrating. The 3. And Evans gets it to go on the assist by Eric Gordon. Gordon's got 3 assists tonight. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Paul passes to Hawes. Rebounded by the prodigy. The prodigy's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Can't hit. Clippers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Griffin with it. Now defended by the prodigy. 3-on-3. Kicks it out to Gordon. Holiday up top, guarded by Crawford. Back to Holiday. Left side, Davis. Second chance shot. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Assisted. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Clippers trail by 19. Timeout for the Clippers. Here's the 2K leaderboard to show us the top defenders from the regular season. These are the steal leaders. Number 1, Chris Paul. Here's Crawford. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Goes up to the stripe. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Feeds to Evans. Pass to Holiday. Dishes it to Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Hawes with the rebound. Hawes got his 3rd rebound tonight. Griffin sets the screen for Barnes. Crawford outside. Beyond the arc. That drops.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Holiday dishes to Evans. Outside Gordon. Over to the left wing. It's a big high bounce and goes in. And that's 17 points for the prodigy.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
The drive by Paul, and it's blocked by Holiday. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. Pelicans leading by 14. Pass to Davis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Spencer Hawes.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Clippers. Pelicans shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Clippers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Griffin passes to Hawes. Really left alone that time. Hawes got 15 points.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Evans outside. He kicks it to Holiday. Gordon with it. 8 points for him. Clock is at 3. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
No way you can get back into the game if you continue to give up layups.
Here's Paul. Outside Griffin. Oh, that's blocked. Now here is Holiday. To the inside. A prodigy.
Well, the big fella's showing us a little explosiveness for a change.
Well, maybe Clark is working on his dunk skills because he looked perfectly at home right there.
Yeah, sometimes he can clang those, so I'm glad to see him get that one down.
Crawford is screen on Holiday. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Paul's got 8 points.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Back to Holiday. Out to the right wing. Davis sets a screen. Here's the prodigy. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid in by Davis. 11 points in the game.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Griffin a screen on Holiday. Paul dishes to Griffin. Crawford, no one around him. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists tonight. New Orleans leading by 15. Evans passes to the prodigy. Eric Gordon on the wing. Here's the prodigy in by Hawes. And it's good once more. Nice make there from the prodigy.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Now here's Crawford. He has 5. There's the screen. Elbow shot. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
I give him credit. He didn't have much confidence going in the first half, but he's picking up the pace here.
And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Pass to Evans. Outside Gordon. Here's the prodigy. He's got 21. Gordon dishes to Holiday. Here's the prodigy by Hawes. They get the rebound. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Davis playing very well. He's got 11 points and a block. What a third quarter he's having.
I'll tell you what, the halftime break served him very well.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
He's off on the first. And Los Angeles with some change.
Nice shooting.
In for Chris Paul. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Asher, he's checked in for the prodigy. Anderson comes in for teams changing it up here. And here is Paul. 8 points for him. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! And here comes Fredette leading the fast break. Shot is off.
Drop your purse and grab your hips and act like you're trying to get this money right quick. So can I have it like that? You got it like that.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pelicans lead by 15. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yeah, it's the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard. Brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Anderson, the forwards. Holiday out there with Jimmer Fredette. And it's the prodigy in at the 5, roaming the paint. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Gift 2 points they gave up. That's awful. And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Evans passes to the prodigy. Five to shoot. Evans kicks to Anderson. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And the Pelicans lead by 19.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
So they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
Redick is in the corner. Back to Paul. There's the feed to Davis. The 11-footer gets rebounded by New Orleans. The Prodigy's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And the Clippers making a change here. Crawford's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Gordon's checked in. It's Crawford on the wing. Paul for 3. The rebound by the Prodigy. Pelicans leading by 19. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Rejected by Hawes. Holiday against Barnes. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Holiday attacking. Wasted no time on that one.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
And the pass to Crawford. There's a good screen. Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Crawford. Crawford right side. Here's Davis. Off the left rim and out.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Anderson, a screen on Davis. Off the pick. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together and that fundamental play? Fun to watch. Something starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Holiday goes in. Gordon, the pass to the Prodigy. Outside Holiday. The 15-footer. Another shot with 1 on the clock. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Davis. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Anderson. A free throw is off from the Prodigy. Clippers trail by 20. Paul dishes to Hawes. He feeds it to Griffin. On the money from 12 feet away.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Evans goes in, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
What a great game for Evans in this one. He has 18 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
At the line of the Hawes, Tyreek Evans taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Clippers trail by 19. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Outside Griffin. Paul kicks to Barnes. Offline with his 3. And the Pelicans shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Evans outside. Back to Gordon. New Orleans moving the ball around. Evans with it. Chris Paul covering. Lock at 6. Unloads. And that one hits back iron.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
And he gets the bucket.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Holiday, the pass to Gordon. Here's the prodigy. Drills the baseline jumper. The prodigy's got 12 points here in the second half. Clippers trail by 19. Paul kicks to Barnes. Back to Paul. He dishes it to Hawes. The shot from the low post is good. Hawes got 19 points. And so it's New Orleans with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Gordon kicks to Davis. Griffin with the steal. Paul against Holiday. Paul dishes to Hawes. Here's Griffin, who's back up. Evans with some nice D.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
The wide open look here for Holiday. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Holiday against Paul. It's rebounded by the prodigy.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Paul with the steal and pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. There's the dish to Hawes. And he gets it to go. Hawes got 21.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
New Orleans leading by 17. Gordon the pass to Holiday. Goes up the baseline. Again, Holiday missing.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
To the wing on the left. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 14 points for Barnes.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Here's the prodigy. Shot clock at 6. Fades. And the basket good. The prodigy's got 14 points now in the second half.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He told the huddle they need to go hard to the hoop whenever possible to either draw fouls or... He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Davis with a screen on Barnes. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Davis with the jam.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Griffin against Davis. Can't get it to go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Davis sets a screen. The kick out to Holiday. Uncovered. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Clippers trail by 20. Paul outside. Lets it go with a three. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Holiday, the pass to the prodigy. Outside Gordon. Lets the three fly. The Clippers grab the miss. Griffin's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And so, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans starting to head for the exits. Obviously, a huge win here in Game 2 for New Orleans.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the prodigy. Now, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Davis is checked in for Griffin. Dudley comes in for Matt Barnes. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Farmar in for Paul. Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Farmar. Pelicans pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Rivers kicks to Selmans. And here's Fredette. Pass to the prodigy. And the layup falls. The prodigy's got 33.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Farmar. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Now Rivers. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Anthony, this win has got to feel pretty good, coming out on the road and getting the job done like you did here tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. It's a tough arena to play in. We knew it was going to be a tough game. Everybody coming out, we just wanted to play. We came up from the beginning and said, we got to come out and play defense, and that's what we try to do all night.
Anthony, thank you for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at the Jordan Player of the Game.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head, you know what I'm saying?